So I'm back with part 4, trusting in the Lord. All right, back in Wisdom of Solomon. All right, so I believe the last thing we did here was verse 6. As gold in the furnace, have he tried them and received them as burnt offerings. Again, I took you to the precept, Romans 12 and 1. All right, how you're supposed to make your body as a living sacrifice, and it's the most reasonable thing you can do for the Most High. All right? Because you have to understand, people, there's no such thing as death in the way that you know death to be, in the way that you were taught. Okay? There's no such thing as death. Okay? The body, what you know as death, the body dying, is the spirit leaving the body. And the spirit, okay, there's no hell, people. There's no such place as hell. Hell is a condition. Okay, it's not a place. Particularly what the church told you, a place, under the earth, and there's a guy in a red suit with 2 arms, a tail, and a pitbull. Okay, hell is talking about a condition. Like the Israelites, the Negro, Latino, and Native American, we're in our hell, okay, and been in our hell, all right? And, again, prophecy had to be fulfilled. We broke the law, statutes, and commandments. The Lord sent our enemies onto us. This is all in the scriptures, all part of the testimony. Okay? That's how the white man came in charge. But again, this is all a fulfillment of prophecy. Okay? But now we're at the end of his rulership. Okay? Because again, no different temporal rulership like all previous kingdoms. Okay? The only everlasting kingdom that's going to be here on the earth is Yahweh kingdom. The Israelites' kingdom under Yahweh. You understand? All right? So anyway, let's continue with this, all right? Because we're here in part 4 to close out. So, and in the time of their visitation, of whose visitation? The elect, right? The righteous, okay? Among you Negro, Latino, and Native Americans, they shall shine and run to and fro like sparks among the stubble. They shall judge the nations. Hello, yeah, you'll be also judging the angels. Once you are in the second covenant, you have the new bodies, the elect, the righteous, okay? Again, you're going to be like X-Men, okay? Yahweh Shai said it himself. He says, greater powers than me shall thee have, okay? You understand, people? Okay, you're going to be able to control the elements, all right? So, they shall judge the nations, have dominion over the people, and their Lord shall reign forever. Right, what does it tell you? All right, Daniel 2:44, right? And again, he's coming to take down the nations. Nobody else is ever going to rule. This kingdom is an everlasting kingdom. You read pretty much the same thing. What is that? Daniel 7 14. Okay? Matter of fact, give me a minute. All right, here's Daniel 7:14, which goes along with Daniel 2:44. Okay? So make sure you read that as well as reading this. And there was given him dominion, glory, and a kingdom, talking about Yahweh Shai, our Lord of Lords, King of Kings, right? That all people, nations, languages should serve him. His dominion is an everlasting dominion which shall not pass away, and his kingdom, that which shall not be destroyed. You see that? And now let me give you verse 18. See? And his saints, the saints of the Most High, the elect of Israel, right? The righteous, right? Shall take the kingdom and possess the kingdom. What does kingdom mean? Rulership, power, dominion. That's what kingdom means. Forever and ever and ever. You see that? You understand, people? You getting it? All right? And nobody ever said that the other nations are not going to be there. There's always a head and there's always a tail. The Israelites will be the head, and Esau, Edom, and the other 16 heathen nations are going to be the tail, because they all benefited from our slavery, our captivity. Okay? Give me a minute. Let's get back. So again, what we just finished reading, they shall judge the nations, have dominion over the people, and the Lord shall reign forever. We just proved it, didn't we? Okay? And they put their trust, and they that put their trust in him, what's the lesson? Trusting in the Lord. They that put their trust in him shall understand truth, shall understand the truth, and such as be faithful in love shall abide with him, for grace and mercy is to his saints, to his elect, and he hath care for his elect. You see that? You understand that? He has cared for his elect, right? He's guided you. He's watched over you. He's protected you. All right? Give me a minute. All right, and this is to close out the last verse here. But the ungodly, right, which is the wicked, which is Esau, Edom, along with 2/3 of you Israelites and the other 16 heathen nations, but the ungodly shall be punished according to their own imaginations, which have neglected the righteous, the elect, and forsaken the Most High, right? And we're supposed to be out here preaching whether they hear or forbear, all right? So it's on them. Hopefully y'all were edified. I'm out on to the next one. Shalom.